I by no circumstances wanted any children. I absolutely love children, always have. You can probably always find me playing with the child growing up. Like I will watch the kids, I will nurture the children. And so everyone naturally be like, hey, she'd be a great mom. No, I don't want to be a mom. And I don't want to be a mom for two reasons. I've always loved my career. I always knew I was going places and I want to focus on that. And selfishly, I do not want the responsibility that comes along with parenting. And it has nothing to do with changing diapers. It has nothing to do with any of those things other than the thing that we're doing now, which is being responsible
Yeah.
for that soul, right? Which means that every day I have to ask God, what is it that this child needs, especially when they're going through their paths in life, right? It has to be more of him, less of me, right? The humbleness, the humility, all of these things that it take. And if I'm exhausted with two children, I think about this too. I don't even want to think about 9. It's just like, I don't
So
want
now
to
you know what your
about
mom was going through.
so I'm like, and then when you have your own struggles, right? Because she was a teen mom too, so it's like you've got your own struggles, right? And while I have had the privilege of going through therapy and choosing that route and having the opportunity to pay for it, that's never been on her radar, her thoughts, or her financial level to do that, right? So I can only imagine because just the amount of work and commitment and things that it takes to break the generational curses. I mean, if we even just talk about therapy right now, there is a generation out there that just feels like you're not going to catch me doing that.
Yeah. And they're
Like,
so against it. The word
there's
it's like a curse word for them.
absolutely, right? And so imagine that, right? And so it's like while we can give our parents grace and say they've done the best that they can as we walk through their shoes and life experiences, we also know when it comes to breaking generational curses that takes an open mind, right? That takes a commitment to wanting to see something different than choosing to do something that is either familiar or you know, that you're uncomfortable with. It also comes with the whole point of like, my children and children's children will go further than me.